Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Battletech, the career playthrough chasing Kerensky. I'm your host, Colors Faded. It's episode 25, and there are 264 days left. This is where we're at on the score. We're halfway to the number of C-bills that we need to win the game, or to get Kerensky, I should say. You need 70,000 as long as you max everything else. You can leave 10,000 on the table and still get the Kerensky score. So we're at 34, another 34, or 35, 36. We'll be there. Everything else is more or less maxed except for star systems. We'll get this. I'm not worried about this. This is another thing that I'm just not concerned about. Our mech warriors are maxed out and all kinds of stuff. What's been happening here is, let's do this. You can see we're just getting really close to everybody's maxed enough for points. You can see here in the mech warrior experience we've maxed out. We got everything we need. I'm just finishing off the last couple of them here. But the hardest part now has been just juggling factions. And in fact, when I get done doing this, we'll go take a look at our factions. This is what... You still have some points turn. So this is where we're at on faction reputation. And in fact, the pirates came to us and shook us down for 2.5 million. But fortunately, we weren't banned from the black market. So that's still... This is where we're at. This has been the hardest part, is juggling these 4 factions here. Everything... We flew all the way over to the east side and tanked the Taurian Concordat, and now we're just balancing these until we land in the Urano Restoration. In fact, I dipped into the Urano Restoration just briefly. I went all the way over here to Davian Space and I hit these spots, and then I came back through here and I dipped down here and we stopped right there at Zangul because the route was going like this and up through here. I wanted to get back into Capellan space, and to do that it dipped through there, and that was fine. There were a whole bunch of 3 and 3.5 star missions there, and they were all against pirates, and one was against the Taurian Concordat, and so it was perfect. And this is where you want to end the game, is down here. These are almost all pirate missions. You can see it's all the Urano Restoration against pirates almost everywhere, which is just fantastic. So you just go in here and you bust heads and you finish the game. But we're not there yet. We're still trying. There's a bunch of spaces up in here. You can see all these systems here that we haven't traveled into. And what I basically did is I put it on 4.5 skulls and said, show me the systems, and I wanna go to them. So that's why we're in this system right now. There's actually a system over here. Which one was it? Kazoo. And gosh, there was one more. Might have been Menki or one of these. But I flew over a system and it had 4 5-star Capellan missions. And we couldn't take any of them because our reputation was 79 at the time. So it was too low to get the 5-skull mission. So I had to just fly on past it. And I was very depressed about that. This is the hard part now, is just balancing all of these, trying to take missions. And to show you what I mean, our Capellan's 87. You have to have an 80 or greater to be able to get the 5-skull missions. Well, when you fly into a lot of these systems, this is what you see, a lot of 5-skull missions. Right now, I have 2 pirate missions, which are these 2, and then these are going to be against the Capellans. And unfortunately, if I do both of these, it's going to knock me down 25 points against my Capellan. Well, that's going to knock us down to, let's see, 77, 67. It's going to knock us down about 62 points. So we're going to have a hard time finding missions. And what that means is that if we take those 2 missions, which we're going to want to do for the salvage, it means that the next place we have to stop is going to have to be like this, like 3 skulls. We're not going to be able to stop there at Decatur. I don't know how many of these. See, there's some really nice high skulls up there. I don't know what their jump distance is. That matters. Like this, Buenos Aires, that's great. I don't know if the jump distance is good enough there to start, but it means you got to go down here and float down in these smaller systems down here with less skulls. We'll have to head back down in this direction to do these, to find these Capellan contracts that are low enough that we can do them when we only have 62, 63 points of reputation and push our reputation back up. And that's the problem. You can fly in these systems and they might have like one Capellan contract and then they might have like 6 Davian contracts. So this is the part of the game that just starts to stress me out when I'm chasing the Kerensky score because of factions. So there's a destroy base in here, and there's a recovery, and I always like recoveries. They're really nice. But there's a destroy base and an urban, and there's a recovery. They're both urban. So we're going to go do this Merrick one first against pirates. And I have a couple new mechs to toy with, which have been very fun. I finally got a couple of Marauders set up with Gauss rifles. And I don't know if it's just me and my imagination or not, if it's my imagination or not, but it feels like the Gauss rifle is more accurate than the AC-10 and the Ultra Autocannon AC-10. The other thing I did is I loaded up an Annihilator with 5 Autocannon 5s. It's got 3 Ultra Autocannon 5s and then 2 AC-5+++. And then just a bunch of heat sinks and ammo. And so instead of being loaded up with 5 Ultra Autocannon 2s, it's loaded up with a whole bunch of Ultra Autocannon 5s. And it's beastly. It's a lot of fun to play that one. So for now, we have maxed pilots now, basically. Every pilot is pretty much maxed, except for this person down here, Selkie. So Selkie could come in here and run like the Atlas 2, and we'll get her some more experience. You want to have multiple pilots. You want to have your score maxed on pilots, just in case somebody gets headshot late, which actually happened to me the last time. I was chasing Kerensky with about 100 days left. One of my 10-10 pilots got headshot by an AC-20 off of some smaller mech. I want to say it was a Hunchback, and it got headshot and died. And I was like, are you kidding me? In fact, I was up away from the computer because I thought, oh, there were a whole bunch of enemy mechs, and I thought, oh, this is going to take a while for the enemy mechs to go through all the turns. I'm going to go up and get a drink, and I could hear on my speakers the screaming cry of my mech warrior as they died. And I ran back here and went, what the heck? And then, of course, as I started this playthrough chasing Kerensky, very early on, one of my very first pilots got headshot and killed in it. But I was much happier that it was one of my novice pilots that had like 2s and 3s and 4s across it. I don't mind losing somebody early. It stinks a little bit because you're really jammed for pilots early, but
Command interface initiated.
Losing them late sucks a lot more. So here we go. We have to destroy base, and that's the other thing is these annihilators with the autocannons are fantastic for destroying bases. Now, how do we want to get over here? We can go over here and we can march straight through all this junk and go right over there. And that would also give us, there's a raised platform and we could go up this way and shoot down onto it. And there's a big pool over there, and the side of the road is, wow, the map goes way over here. We're going to get reinforcements from this area. So what I want to do is go up around this corner.
Confirmed.
I'll tell you, I've really enjoyed having this ECM field on this mech. I've changed my opinion about this. I kind of, in the initial phase of the game, the first time I experienced this thing, I didn't think it was that great. But as I've had time to play the game quite a bit more, what I've come to believe is it just prevents you from getting nailed so much. You take gradually over the course of a mission, you just take a considerable amount of less damage.
I'm your spaniel. Rolling.
So I've become a big fan of it, and what that means is I think there's still a pretty good shot that I won't get the Kerensky score this time.
Location confirmed.
I mean, I think I'm certainly in far better condition, in far better position than I was last time, which is promising.
I'm walking here.
But I still think there's plenty of room here to fail. I think it's going to be close if it happens. And if it doesn't happen, I've made some notes about what I want to do different next time. And one of the things has to do with location, where I want to spend all my time early on in the game. I think early on in the game, at least until you get a bunch of heavy mechs and can start to take on the bigger mission, I think the most important thing to do is spend your time in the systems that have planetary government, and do all this. That's where you're going to get the pirate missions. So I think that's super important to do, but I also think, and to get the Magistry of Canopus taken care of early. But I think the other really, really important thing is go get this ECM tech early. You get the Raven, and you're not going to use the Raven, really, probably. But it makes it pop up in stores, and it makes it pop up on enemies. And I think being able to find it in the store like I did is huge. And if you can get it early, that's a good thing. So let's see, what do we have here? We have a heavy laser turret and a heavy laser turret. It's turret, there's no N there. And this bozo, a Highlander. Where are the other ones? How come I can't see them? I'm looking. I don't see them. I know there's dots. They're right there. Okay. I'm going to reserve and see where they're at. And they're going to shoot at my Atlas, and that's totally fine. I'd much rather have them shoot at that than my ECM. I have been very, very careful with my ECM Annihilator, because I don't want to lose that tech. He doesn't even have to take a lot of damage, and he could get that destroyed. I've blown it off of Cataphracts a lot. So, in this case, this guy here... I'm trying to think of what I want to do. What is this? This is a heavy laser turret. Heavy laser turret. This is Zeus. They're all heavy laser turrets. Okay. Well, we definitely want to shoot them. The thing is, what is there? 225. I don't think I need all of these guns to shoot one of these turrets down. The Ultra Autocannon 5s. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to multi-target that one and that one. I'm going to see what happens.
Affirmative.
Yeah, so the Ultra Autocannons can take one out by itself, and then like the Atlas with its missiles could take that out. Oh, they're going to have somebody flying. Oh, it's... The Highlanders love to fly. Okay. How much is this building? 75. Okay.
Commander?
Atlas rises. Let's do this. You can hit that, or that, and you can hit this building, these LRMs. Do 6 times 20 to do 120. It does enough damage to hit that. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna have you do this. You're gonna go like poke there, and he's gonna shoot that Ultra Autocannon 20 at that. That's awesome. He's close enough to do that. That's sweet.
Confirmed.
So that takes care of a second turret. It's gonna take care of that and make him fall down and hurt his legs. Oh yeah. And that hurts him. Nothing else. It takes some evasion off of him.
Got a lock on me.
Okay, I can take off
Waiting for orders.
the ECM dude. Thing is, I don't want him to be so close that this guy can run up here and do that and get rid of it. So I want to get rid of that right there, or that one. Okay.
Location confirmed.
Good. Let's take this out.
Firing.
These guys can kill a whole heavy turret by themselves with all their AC Ultra Autocannon 2s. Ultra Autocannon 2s.
They've got a central lock
No,
on
they
me.
do, but it doesn't matter.
Waiting for orders.
And then you're going to back up a little bit. Yeah, and you can headshot this guy. Actually, I can back up a lot if you wanted to. There we go, 95, 95, 95. I like that a lot better. 95's across the board. Shoot him in the face would be really good.
Good to go.
You're fired. Wow.
I've been sent
I make a comment at the beginning of the episode about how much more accurate the Gauss rifles have seen, and what happens, Magus just like blows it. She's like, oh, yeah, really accurate, watch. Okay, second time's the charm.
Roger that.
That's why I love it, because it's got the penetration. If it hits in the headshot, it just nails them. If they're not bulwarked, blows right in there. And that's why I like being by the trees, because I've got cover. I've got some damage reduction.
Systems holding.
Okay.
I'm receiving you.
So you can shoot anything you want. Why don't you shoot that heavy laser turret and clear it off?
Copy that, Commander.
Oh no.
Come on, people.
The last
Let's make it
turret is destroyed.
Turret destroyed, Commander.
Because it's all wonderful.
I will be done.
What I'm going to do here
10-4.
is just try to peel evasion with this guy. He's got 55% for the ultra autocannon 2 to hit him there. In fact, wow. Okay.
Fire in.
Knock him down. Yeah, lost evasive.
Ready for orders.
Alright, he can choose to shoot this guy in the head or this guy in the head. Who does he want to shoot in the head? That guy has an LRM-20 and a PPC, and this guy has AC-5 LRM-15. Let's shoot that guy in the head. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's got better chances. Wait a minute, what's this? Oh, building, I don't care about that. Yeah, shoot this guy in the head. You probably hit that leg and knock him over.
Firing all weapons.
Oh, man. Oh, that was pretty.
Farewell, sweet.
Yes, farewell.
Good to go.
Okay, what do you think your odds
What's up,
are?
Bob?
Running up here. Yeah, right in the sweet spot, aren't you?
Affirmative.
Poke him in the head. Right in the face.
Firing full
Oh,
complement
boing.
on.
Well, that turned out pretty good.
Mech warriors. Show
Alright,
what
we're going
you
to
got.
destroy structures, and then they're probably going to send reinforcements down on us.
I'm here.
So,
I'm there.
I'm here. I'm there. Small military building. Small military building. Oh, she can't split, though, so she should choose kind of a bigger one here. Let's go for that. Oh, she can't see it. Oh, rats. What about this medium military building? Take that down.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
See-
Enemy structure eliminated.
Really, Darius? I didn't know that.
Brought it down, Commander.
Okay.
I'm ready.
The Annihilator can take all kinds of small buildings down. Let's do this.
Acknowledge. Target destroyed.
I say,
Waiting for orders.
owie. Okay, what do you got to do here? Oh, you got to turn. Okay. What do you need here? Small military building? Small military building? You probably don't need to shoot everything, but we're going to make you shoot it anyways.
Method inbound, Commander.
No reinforcements? Wow. On a 5-skull mission? You kidding me?
Payday.
That's a rarity for me, it seems like.
Mission successful.
Maybe I'm thinking about the Occupy base missions, though. Although, no, I'm pretty sure it's even on the Destroy base missions. They've been sending reinforcements at me pretty regular. Because usually it's when you get the second building destroyed, then it's all of a sudden, boom, that's the trigger. And then there's a group of reinforcements come in. So I'm kind of surprised to see. All right, what are the heavy mechs? Highlanders. I love Highlanders. Give them all to me. Take all the heavy tonnage. Jeez, excuse me. Goodness gracious. I have a little bit of mech work to do because I have some new plus weapons. There's a couple of my main mechs I need to tweak in between now and the next planet we fly to. But I know when I got to this stage of the game during my last playthrough, when I got down to the last 250 or so days, I was so far away from having enough C-bells, I knew there was no way I was going to get there. So I just kind of played out the string. But here I actually feel like I still have a shot. I just have to keep having huge contracts. Alright, Smash and Grab is a recovery against pirates, which is fantastic. So we'll take the same group of people. Does anybody have high spirits? I would have checked. Yeah. Tinker, you're going in for mages. I like Tinker. She's cool. And I like Glitch. So, Glitch, where are you? You're gonna... Oh, but all these guys... Oh, no. You can go in for this person. You can shoot this thing. You can shoot that. I don't need an extra sensor lock person. She's got sensor lock because every now and then this thing gets really hot. So while it's cooling down, she can use a sensor lock. And also the grasshopper. I only have the one now. I got rid of the other one because I never used it. This thing is a beast, but you have to run it with a sensor lock person. It becomes sensor lock and then shoot and then sensor lock, and shoot. That's kind of how it has to operate. But on certain missions, especially convoy missions, when you're supposed to blow up a convoy, it's really useful because it can travel a lot further and you're sensor locking, and so it's spending a lot of time traveling really far and then sensor locking, and then every now and then it gets to sneak up on something, and it blows up even really big mechs if it gets behind them and just unleashes. It can shoot all of its guns now. That's the thing. I've set it up to where it can shoot every single laser it has all at once as long as it's cold. So if it hasn't shot anything yet, or if it hasn't shot anything in a while and its heat is all the way down, it can shoot every weapon. So there's nothing like rolling up behind a big old mech and being like, I'm just shooting everything. And then if you have enough resolve to use the aim, man, it just tears holes in things. It's pretty awesome. But 80% of its job is just sensor locking stuff. So, is this a dual recovery or just the one? Okay, recovery. Look, it's only the one. All right.
Tasteful architecture.
All right.
I'm walking here.
Don't need to tell me twice. Copy that, Commander.
The dual recovery ones are the ones that always get me in trouble when they got two, because that means they have two groups of mechs waiting to eat your lunch, and
Moving out.
no matter what I do with positioning, it seems like I always find myself in trouble. Where? Oh, there's the line right there. That's great. That's the zone line, and there's the recovery. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna see mechs real
Will
soon.
be done.
Yep. Oh, look, it's right there.
Welcome, fresh meat.
Let's do this. We're gonna put him just inside,
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
and you can be right there. We're gonna keep this ECM circle back because they like to sprint up here and make you all visible. So I like to pull back and that force them to do that little trick. Now, what do we have? We have a Highlander that has a lot of defense, so I'm just gonna reserve her. Oh, so somebody has all of the I see. Well, what do we want to do here? It's a matter of, well,
I hear ya. Standing by.
I guess take the shot. If you hit him, you're going to need to hit with 2 weapons, though. Nope. Oh, well, you hit with everything, it looked like. That's awesome. Okay.
That's a kill.
Yeah, I've had such bad luck with first kills like that. On anything that's bulwarked or has damage reduction, I've had a real hard time getting headshot kills. So that's kind of been a rarity. What you just saw there.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, that means we can move up. So if I want to, I can move way up to here.
Pedal to the metal.
I live to serve.
So you can see from there, that's good. You can see what do we got? We got a Cyclops. Okay. Let's tear him a new one. Well, that's going to be a little hard to do. He doesn't have. Oh, look at that though. Jeez. You wouldn't want to see that coming at you.
Standing by.
You'd be like, no way.
Affirmative.
That's the thing. I'm a big fan of playing offense in a way that would annoy me if I was playing defense.
Let's get fired up. There's
And I've always been that way with sports. For instance, in baseball, what always annoyed me was runners. Guys who like to run. Dudes who like to run the bases create just havoc for pitchers. And for a long time, especially because of Moneyball, you know, Major League Baseball has been like, oh, don't run. But, dude, nothing stresses more than runners. And in football, nothing's worse than guys going forward on 4th and 1, man, and then getting it. It's just demoralizing. So, from a defensive standpoint, I've always liked to play things offensively, saying, well, what annoys me? What stresses me out? And if I saw an Annihilator walk up with 5 of those Ultra Autocannon 5s or 5 Ultra Autocannon 2s, I'd be like, we have to hide behind things. We can't give this guy a line of sight and let him shoot at us.
taking the shot.
So you got one there. A laser beam. Oh, look. It's 100-ton mech.
Good to go.
Yay. Okay, you're just going to shoot from there. You have a chance, don't you? Wait a minute. How many do we have?
I'm receiving.
You're an Annihilator, Autocannon 5. Okay, come up here.
Rolling.
We have enough resolve. You're going to get a shot here. Shoot him in the head. How much is left? 11. 11 points.
Now let's see how you
Oh, he's dead.
handle this.
Yep.
That's
That rocks. That just rocks. I think
Waiting on you, Commander.
people who run multiple Marauders are missing out on the power of
Waiting
these
for orders.
Annihilators. These guys are the juice.
Quick stepping it. Come on, mech warriors.
The thing about a Marauder is it's great for head shooting, but if it doesn't hit something in the head, it doesn't really do a lot of other damage to help. But with the Annihilators loaded up with these things, they're great either way. I like them a lot. Okay, let's see. What are you? Can you get over here? You can't. You can't get over here and see this thing because it's got an ECM field on it. So you're going to come over here and you're going to do your job and say, oh, I'm going to sensor lock it. And it's a cataphract. And then our Annihilator with the Autocannon 5s is going to peek around the corner here and try to headshot it again. Oh, look, it's an Atlas.
What can I do for you?
I like that kind of salvage. Okay, you can take shots at both people there. Probably not hit the building if I move you right there. Hit him in the head.
confirmed.
We did hit him in the head once.
I think things are
Yeah,
going
not enough to kill it.
don't you?
I hear ya.
Well, maybe with... now, I've gotten lucky before.
All weapons are
Because these guys shoot... Yep, like that. Because they shoot so many bullets that
and stay down.
they have a really good chance of hitting things in the head, which is just awesome. I'm going to... Wait a minute. What can I have you do? If you go there... What are you? Yeah, your ultra autocannon has a chance to hit it. So here's what I've done in the past when I get resolved to do this. I have had the ultra autocannon hit this thing in the head, even with a 4% chance. It's been amazing. Let's see. Nope, he got him in the leg. Oh, that looked like that hurt. This is gonna fall down, isn't it? Nope. A miracle. Wow, it's a Christmas miracle.
Yes, Commander.
All right. Poke him in the face. Oh, nobody hit him in the face for anything. You hit him in the leg, though. Yeah, hit him in the leg. Because then everybody else can shoot at the other leg. Well, he's going to get back up now. It's going to be his turn, and he's just going to get back up.
Critical hit.
There's no other mechs. So, since it's a turn-based game, it's now his turn. He's going to stand back up. He's going to say, you shot my arm off, but I don't have any weapons in my arm. All my weapons. Oh my god, he brought that building down. All my weapons are in my body because I'm an Atlas.
Systems holding.
Oh, and he's going to ace pilot his way out of there, is he? Oh, well.
Waiting for
I have just the thing for that.
Commander.
Okay. Oh, wow, I see. Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Good to go.
ECM.
Uh-huh.
Make him visible to
Target.
us. Hey, look who's there.
Brought it down, Commander.
Hey, look. It's an Atlas. Oh, yeah, baby. Go take out his other leg. He's facing it right toward you. Boom.
Roger that.
We're just taking out all the buildings, aren't we? Oh, I should have got a little closer because now the ultra autocannon's only 45 to hit.
Fire in all weapons.
Oh, a head destroyed.
Targets down.
Hello, my friend.
Coordinates
Salvage.
received.
Moving to position.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, yeah.
Position confirmed.
Onward.
All right.
Acknowledged.
Yes, I know, Darius.
Confirmed.
Brilliant. Wow. Well, that was a quick mission, wasn't it? That went faster than I thought. Now we got to do these compelling missions, and I think it would be a problem. It's going to create difficulty for faction reputation, but I think we have to do them because the salvage is probably going to be pretty good. And at this point in time, every C-bill is like hoarding a penny. It's like somebody dumping a truckload of pennies off on the side of the road, and you're like, well, every single one counts, so I better go get them. The Atlases, that's nice. Get that Atlas out of there. Cyclops. Highlander. If I grab 2 of these, I get a complete Highlander. We'll see how many more of these it gives us. Oh, like all of them. Oh my gosh, it gave me everything. 50 million in street value salvage. Oh my gosh, that's sweet. I like that. That was awesome. We got all that salvage. Whew, I wish it would do that every time. Give me all the mech parts. That's what I want. Man. I'll tell you, if I don't get the Kerensky score this time, I definitely know how I'm going to do it the next time. That's the thing. I have a really solid plan for exactly how to go through this. And even if I do get the Kerensky score, I think I might make a video about what I think how it should be done. Because I've done quite a bit wrong this time. Okay, that was fun. Let's see. So we got these 2. Heavy Lure is just a battle. Extremely heavy mech with compelling heraldry. The last time I took one of these missions, it was a vehicle. It wasn't a mech, even though it said a heavy mech. It was a Devastator or whatever it was. And I was like, what? Alright. Well, we have to do it. So this is what stinks. Our reputation is going to take a tank from minus 87 down. Where's this one at? Vard. Where's Vard? I want to see where Vard is. I'm going to have to look that one up. Travel contract to Vard. Have we visited Vard yet? This is the thing. All these pirate ones, I know I've gone through and visited a lot of them, but the thing doesn't show up. And I wish it would. The game, when it first came out, didn't have these little icons around them when you visited a system. So in order to get the Kerensky score, you had to keep track of this yourself. But this sucks. I wish it would show up around the pirate ones so I'd know for sure. Vard might be worth actually going to, but I'm pretty sure I passed through that. At any rate. Let's go get one more in before the end of this. Let's go do this heavy lure. It's a big fat battle. This is a recovery. So, I like recoveries. It's 4. We're just going to keep taking the same group of people here. Because they're kicking butt. You can see... I think it's evident if you watch enough of these videos, and it certainly has been to me playing this, that the addition of the ECM on that Annihilator, and these particular Annihilator configurations, has made the 5 skull missions palatable. Whereas before, when I was playing through the career mode, I was having a real struggle with 5 skull missions. Now, it could be that I'm slightly better at playing the game, but I really think it has more to do with the ECM, because on any given turn, you would get all your mechs shot at. On every single turn, they'd all get shot at. But with the ECM, not everybody can shoot at them every single turn. So however much you're reducing your mechs getting shot at, whether it's 20% or 40% or whatever, it's enough to make a difference. And I think that's something worth paying attention to. Alright. If they can't shoot at all your mechs every turn, if their mechs can't be shooting if all of their mechs can't shoot in a turn, every single turn, you're winning. So, whereas if you're shooting every single turn, all your mechs, or shooting and central locking and shooting and central locking because of heat, I think you're also helping yourself. Oh, here we go. So what do we have here? This is, we can see it from there with the AC5. Guy, what is it? It's a, what is this thing? Oh, it's an awesome. Okay. Well, let's try to shoot him in the face. Oh my goodness, I would say. He hit him in the head. It's just a matter of how much did he hit him in the head. Because he also had a lot of damage reduction going on. Where's everybody else going to come from?
Waiting for orders.
The Annihilator ECM, who's going to go up here and stay back. He could get lucky. He took quite a bit of his armor off. Oh, when he hit him in the face. Oh my goodness, there's not much left. There cannot be much left on this guy. There just can't be. It's possible that the Atlas might hit him in the face with a missile. He's got 3 points left. All it takes is 1 missile. Well, maybe 2 because of damage reduction. They're all going to hit him in the chest, though. There's got to be more to it. This is the heavy lure, and we don't know where the reinforcements are at yet. I see. Tell you what, I'm going to move you up here with a sprint and just let you hang out. Because then you're going to get a chance to shoot this guy in the head. Yeah, I know, but she's going to get a chance to do her job, which is to shoot things in the head. Oh, I said you were going to get a chance to do your job. And you didn't. Oh, they're way up on the hill to our right. Okay, ooh, look at that.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Thanks, Captain
Good
Obvious.
to go.
Alright.
On my way.
Shoot at this guy because he's got so many bullets flying.
Take this.
You would think one of them would hit him in the face and finish him off. No chance. No dice. Yeah. This is why I like to stay in cover, because when they do get a chance to shoot at you,
Showing minor damage.
damage reduction is king.
Commander?
Alright. So let's see. If you stay right there,
On my way.
you're also shooting a ton of bullets at this guy. So just any one of them in the face.
Knowledge.
That. Oh, I thought one of them hit him. Oh, I thought I saw one of them hit him in the
I think
face.
things are going swimming.
Oh well.
Don't you?
Now he's just gonna have to go down the hard way then. No headshots for that guy.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Yeah, but
Affirmative.
alright, let's just blast him then. Didn't get to see where that shot went, because the game likes to glitch out when you shoot big, heavy
Enemy
ballistic weapons, especially ultra auto cannons or the Gauss rifle. I really wish that those developers would fix that, because it's really annoying. Every other shot out of here is really smooth, but ultra auto cannons and Gauss rifles have some kind of jerky delay, and I have a pretty sweet PC and a 1080 Ti graphics card,
Will
so
be done.
I can't imagine that it's
I'm going.
my rig that's the problem.
Copy that, Commander. Confirmed. Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
There is work to do. That's why I like Glitch. She's so enthusiastic.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Oh, then let's do something about that.
What's up, boss?
Tinker, you backer you. I think it's really awesome that you backed the game. By the way, if I'd have known I was going to love this game so much, I'd have backed it. I had no idea.
All weapons are good.
Oh, well. We missed all the headshots earlier. We made up for it on this one.
Warriors, it's go
Mhm.
time.
It is go time. Oh, here we go. Here's the rest of them. So there's an 80, 85, and another, I think 80 it said. There's probably another awesome in the mix. Awesomes are another one of those mechs that I haven't had a chance to use very much, because I always have something better by the time I get them. So
Waiting for orders.
it's been one of those really weird things. He can move all the way up there. He's not going to be in cover is the problem, but what do we have? Got a Zeus and a Zeus. A Zeus and a Zeus. Okay, well, you've got some precision strike here. So you use it on this guy because he's less covered. You got better percentage chance to hit him. You didn't hit him in the face at all. What is the 85? What is that? It's a Battle Master? Oh no, it's a Stalker. Okay. Oh no. The thing about the AI computers, they don't set their stalkers up the way I do. I load mine up with 2 LRM-20s and 2 LRM-15s, and I just turn it into the master of all LRM boats, and
Roger.
it knocks things down. 45, 45, 60, you can take a Gauss shot, but it's not good. That's a 60% Gauss shot there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to waste a Gauss on this. It's probably going to miss.
Affirmative.
Oh, I heard parts fall off. Left arm gone. Okay. I think we heard him a little bit. Alright, what do we have? You can see everybody from right there, Mr. ECM. You could take a bunch of shots at him, but we might be able to headshot him next turn because he's got no evasion. So you might be better off just mowing this guy down.
Firing everything I've got.
Oh, is he? How is he not dead?
Another hit like that and you're toast. We can do this. Let's go.
Of course we can. The Marauder is going to shoot this one in the face. Turn this way. Turn this way. There you go.
Affirmative.
Oh, that's not. Oh, but both laser beams hit it. That's what I like. When the Gauss misses and both laser beams hit it in the face on a non-damage reduction target, it's always a very nice outcome.
I've been sensor locked.
You can be sensor locked all we want, but it's not going to make a difference. Okay, here's what I want to do.
Waiting for orders.
The Atlas. Can he hit it from there? No. How far up can he move and hit it? Not there. Yes, good. That's what I want to do. I want to shoot the Ultra Auto Cannon at this guy because it'll finish him off. So if I go up here and I shoot everything else up there at him and do this,
Fire in.
it takes the evasion off of him, which will get him prepped and ready for the Ultra Auto Cannon 5 guy. And it kills that.
Fired up. There's work to do.
Because the Ultra Auto Cannon 20 on that Atlas is just like the best thing in the world. He's not even going to bother to move, which is probably a wise move for him because he's up there in the trees, but not so wise because
Reporting major armor loss.
now he's by himself. Oh, he's an ace pilot, so he thinks he's going to be tricky.
Waiting for orders. What can I do for you?
I'm going to move my ECM guy
Don't
here.
need to tell me twice.
He's just going to take out this last piece of evasion.
This should be good.
He's not going to do enough damage to do anything except maybe tear an arm off, but probably not.
Orders. Position confirmed.
Alright. Hit him in the face. 18% chance.
Affirmative.
Oh, can a hammer. Bring the hammer down. Right there. I like that.
That's a kill.
Yep, it is. So that was nice.
Mission successful.
Mission successful. I like that. That is super excellent. Mowing right through these missions. So this is my big selling point on getting the ECM and getting the Raven is I would go for that very early, probably as early as I thought I could actually get it next time I play career mode, because then the odds of running into it when you're out in the universe, when you're out in the galaxy, the odds of running in it and being able to put it into a mech that you want to put it into, excuse me, I mean, I think having one of those on an Annihilator with 800 days left to go would be pretty awesome. It would be really beneficial to your career run to get that as soon as possible and use it. I wouldn't use the Raven. I don't. It's so fragile, and with the smaller mechs able to dash so far and run up there and make everybody vulnerable and then let everybody shoot at. Plus, with everybody also using sensor lock, I don't think I would use a Raven at all. All right, we got one mission left. Lost contact. So this drops our reputation down to 74, which means we can't take any 5-star missions with them. So we're gonna have to go Capellan hunting after this. But this is a recovery in a polar land. I like this. 6 salvage, 5 skull mission. We'll sell some stuff after this too, and then we'll go find the next system that we want to go to. We'll try to fly through a couple of systems that we haven't. I'm always trying to fly through systems I haven't been to at this point in the game. That's all I'm doing, is looking for systems that I haven't visited. I want to fly through them. If they have a short jump distance to them, short travel distance to them, then I want to check their contracts. And if they have just a loaded contract screen, I'm going to drop in there and I'm going to do those contracts and then move on. And the game likes to try and trick you. You have to be really careful. I have avoided really bad systems twice in this playthrough recently in the last 100 days. And it has been in a case where as the contracts get down, you notice that it starts to give you at least, it always gives you 2 contracts that are travel contracts to somewhere else. There's the recovery, and we only have, it's a single recovery. Okay. It always gives you 2 travel contracts. And some of these travel contracts look really good. And you're thinking, man, I want to go do those. But in both cases, I said, since it's always a system that's really close to you, I thought, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick to my plan, which is to fly through systems and check them first. So I plotted a course around these systems.
Onward.
And I flew over them. And in the process of flying over them, I checked their contracts, and I saw that it was only the travel contract was the only contract that I could do in that system. It would have been a complete waste of time for me to stop there. So in 2 cases, I've saved myself days and a waste of time by not taking travel contracts and instead going and checking on them manually. And I'm quite happy that that's the way it's gone. That I've done that I've not allowed myself to get fooled. Alright, what do we have? We've got an 80, an 80, an 80. These are all going to be more than likely. I mean, they're all either awesomes or Zeuses, right? You weren't under the protection of the ECM. So I want to get you up there. Yep, right there. Okay, there's a Zeus. Just gonna keep shooting at my Atlas. But that's okay.
Commander?
You're gonna get up here and let's see, right there you can't see anybody, and there you can't see anybody. So we're gonna put you right there.
Roger that.
People are gonna move and you might get a really
I live to serve.
better shot. Let's see. Okay, let's get you up there.
Acknowledged.
So we'll all be protected. Somebody's going to sensor lock us.
It's go time.
And there's a 65, which is probably, well, it doesn't matter what it is.
Yes, Commander.
What do we have here? It's sensor lock 2. It's sensor lock the ECM guy.
Receiving you.
Okay. So what do we have? An awesome. Oh, it's a catapult. Oh, and 2 Zeuses. Okay, well I can shoot this catapult. The catapults just, I don't like the idea of them knocking me down, so.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
But it ain't gonna make a difference because we didn't hit him anywhere close to the head that time. Oh my goodness. He was very aggressive.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Just trying to get some cover, especially for my ECM, because I don't want him to take damage. He's the only ECM I have. So if we lose him, we lose the benefits of this wonderful defensive device. And or like I said, he doesn't even have to take full damage to lose that component off of him, which kind of stinks. So you don't want to lose that component at all, which means
I'm your spaniel.
don't get hit. In this case, headshot him.
Now let's see how you handle
Nope,
this.
not happening. He did get a piece of him, but breaching shot, yeah, that's not good. Okay, mister.
I'm here.
You got a straight shot on anybody? No. Wow, you don't. Okay.
Moving out.
All you have is... Oh, well. Wait a minute, hold on. Can you knock him down? Probably. I want to headshot him, though. I want to recover him.
Engaging target.
Light that catapult up.
Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
What do we have here? Can you see him? Is that part of the... Oh, you can't see him until you get up there. Hold on, then. Make one of them move. That's the thing. The catapult has to move first, and all it can do is sensor lock, and then it can't shoot all its missiles at me, which is wonderful. So give me
I'm receiving you.
this guy. Yeah, you can't see anybody from there, can you? You're gonna have to move up. Moving on up. Okay, but you got plenty of armor, so it's no problem for you to take. Oh well, you're not gonna hit him in the head. You're gonna take out his body, aren't you? Oh, he did get his head. Oh, awesome. For a minute there, I was really concerned. He's a sharpshooter. He's gonna sharply shoot all of his big blue beams at us. Of course they're banging at his armor, but that's what he's supposed to do. Problem is, oh, here we go. You're right at the edge right here. Okay. You can shoot the ultra auto cannon at him, or oh, it's really high to hit him. It's 85% here. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's do this. It's high to hit him, and then we're gonna do this and try to knock him down. Oh, oh my goodness! I thought that hit him in the head. I love when the heat sinks get destroyed and it sounds like a spring breaking. Boing.
Good to go.
Annihilator, ECM, and this guy. Okay, perfect. Because what I want to do is shoot this guy over here. He has no defense at all. He's got no damage reduction or anything. So take a really good shot. Nope. Not going to do it. Shot him in the shoulders.
Critical hit, Commander.
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Well, in that case... So what do you got with him? He's got full head. He's got a full head. Just shoot the Zeus then.
Firing everything I've got.
Because at this point, it doesn't really matter which one you shoot at.
Let's go.
He's going to shoot at my Atlas. Oh no, he's going to run right up here. He's like, I'm going to run right up here. This is my job.
Standing by.
Okay, so he's halfway destroyed. Shoot at this guy in the head. Hit him right there.
I've been sensor locked.
Well, in that case...
What can I do for you?
Confirmed.
I'm just going to have him finish this guy off.
Firing full complement on him. Hostile removed.
I hear ya.
The Atlas. Oh, he can go up here and he can shoot this guy in the back.
Location confirmed.
I was hoping he'd get a little further away. It's... Oh, none of these are really good either, are they? Dang it. He's really good to hit the awesome. What do we want to do? Are there enough LRMs to hit this guy to knock him down? Even at 30%? It's not going to take much to knock him down, is it?
Split fire. Confirmed.
Oh, you missed with the Gauss rifle. There we go. There's the knockdown. Doink. Which means...
Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's see. What do you got here? Oh, 90% to hit?
Uh-huh.
Oh, sure. Just, what? Take legs out or shoot at its head? 16% to shoot at its head? Really? That looked like it. Head destroyed. saw him shooting his nose here.
Come on, Net Warriors! It's go time! Move order received.
This guy's wobbling. Drill him.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Oh, well, you knocked him down. He's just going to get right back up, though, because now it's his turn. Question is, what's he going to actually do? Probably shoot at the Atlas, I would imagine. I do like the way the Awesomes look. They're pretty cool. I like all the way all the mechs look in this game, pretty much. They've done a really good job with them. Okay. Well,
Good to go.
let's see.
Orders?
What are you to hit him there? 75 to hit him there. 85 to hit him there. 85 to hit him there. In the face.
Got it, Commander.
I saw part of him hit him in the face. Oh, it was close.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Waiting for orders. Double time. Let's
I
go.
want to hit this thing in the face. I want to make him turn around toward me. Let's see. Glitch. If you move down here, you can kind of get a shot in the face, can't you?
On it.
I mean, you're not Glitch. Tinker, is that your name?
Giving them everything.
That's it. She snuck it out there in front of him. Alright. Mech recovery. Yes. Alright, everyone. We have a we have recovery to do down here. Yay.
Got it.
Very nice, everybody.
Moving out.
Move order received.
Roger. Copy that.
Yes, Darius.
Sounds smart. Cool.
Bingo. And that's it. So we've cleared out all the missions in this system, which is very nice. And now we will figure out where to go next. And picking systems that don't have visitation is fairly easy, except for, as we showed earlier, the black market ones. It's impossible to tell. Why they didn't put an indicator on that, I don't know, when they did it for every other system, but whatever. So let's see. There's a Zeus 6T. And if I take both of those Zeuses, that gives me a completed Zeus. If I take one catapult, well, no, don't take the catapult. If they give it to me, that's fine. Take this. I always take the heaviest stuff. And they gave me a catapult, so I'm going to get a completed catapult too. Very nice. That'll be nice. This will earn us all of like 5 pennies. All these mechs that we've grabbed. But that's the game in career mode. The struggle. Trying to come up with C-bills. I think one of the things I might do is run back through all the videos and kind of figure out where my money was at a certain number of days and build a chart with it. That way, if I have to do this again, I have to try to run through it again to get the Kerensky score. I'll have a really good idea of where I was and where I need to be, so I can say, oh, well, next time I play through it, I'll be able to say, oh, I'm in better or worse shape at day 400 than I was last time. I really need to chart plot this. So here's our contracts. Steal the prototype in Vard. So let's take a look at all of this. Yeah, here's a travel contract in Vard, which we are definitely not going to worry about taking. What we're going to want to do instead is like go down here. Now this passes us through Quimberton, Midthen, and Sunnywood. All right, so where we're at. Quimberton is 6 days of travel time. Midthen is 5, and Sunnywood is 6. So this is a great path to be on. It should pass us through several systems here. And in fact, you could go like this. This will take you through the travel contract on Vard. Unfortunately, if we click down here, it takes us through Vard. Vard is 10 or 11 days to travel through, so we don't want to go through there. But if you pick this as your endpoint, it'll take you through there. So we can check contracts on these next two systems, and when we get here, we can reroute to somewhere else if we still haven't found a good stopping point. In the meantime, before we go, let's do a couple things here with mechs and mech bays and all that jazz. That's the Gauss 2, which I'm not as worried about. This is the Marauder Gauss. This is my number one Gauss Marauder, and it has one extended range laser that's a ++. The other one is not a ++. So I thought I had a new one. Extended range laser ++, +5 damage, -1 ton. So I'm going to swap this out. And this gives me a chance to put yet one more. It's got a comm system ++ for 4 resolve gain, which is as good as you can get. The gyro, oh yeah, so there's a gyro. 0 tonnage, 3 slots, -20 stability chance taken. I want that because I actually had this thing get knocked over before, and I wasn't very happy about that. So this will help that mech be a little bit better off. Getting your mech knocked over and getting a pilot taking a hit is not the greatest thing. This is a pulse one. It's got a bunch of pulse cannons on it. I haven't used it yet. My Atlas 2, which has just... Oh, here's the thing. It has LRM 20 pluses on here. I was going to see if I had another 20 +++ on it. I think I only have one on my King Crab, and I might take it off of there because I don't think I'm ever going to use the King Crab. So there's a 20 ++. Yeah, so let's go. I want to take this one off here. +2 damage. I want to take it off. I want to go to the King Crab. It has 2 of them. So I want to take those off. I don't want to put one of them on my Atlas because this is the... Yeah. +2, yeah. Take this off. Replace it with this guy. I haven't used this yet. It bothers me when it's got like 4 or 4 here, and I'm using 2 of those slots. So I put these little LRM 5s on here too, and it's got 2 autocannon 2s. I wish they were ultras, but this is my King Crab, and it's not a great mech. I haven't used it yet, but it's kind of like an LRM. But they move so slow and they have such little range that I can't justify using them as a close-in fighter. But anyway, when we get down to these other systems that are shorter and smaller, less skulls, we'll be able to make a little more use of the Grasshopper because he's a lot of fun. So here we go. We do this. There we go. There's our Atlas 2. We'll put him up there. So 4 days. Everything will be done before we go anywhere. So let's navigate. We're going to run through the next 2 systems and stop at each one along the way and check contracts. And what we're looking for is lots of Capellan contracts if we can find them. And if we can't find them, then at least passing through systems that we haven't been to before and getting that score finished is important. But yeah, we're down to 260 days, and it's not good. 258 days. I don't like it. I don't like where I'm at. I wanted to be done with C-Bills at 100 days, really, so that I could just, or close to it, so I could just grind it out in the Arana Restoration. Here's Quimberton. This is a decent place to stop. It's 6 days to travel in. So it's 3 days to travel in and 6 days to get out. And we just need to see a lot of Capellan contracts that we can actually take. So here's one. Reconquest we could take, and Automation. Now, because this is a 5 skull one and we wouldn't get it, this is going to be 17 reputation, and those are the maxes. but then it's got 3 pirate ones that we can't do. So I'm not... to stop here for 3 contracts seems like a bad idea to me. So we're going to... Well, here's the other thing. There is a black market here. Not that there's anything I really need to buy. There are annihilated parts, but we already have enough. Oh, no. There's another Atlas, too. Partial mech salvage. What? Really? Is it seriously that much for all 3 parts? It's 27 million. Oh, it's because my pirate reputation is 1,000% price increase. Oh my gosh, look how expensive everything is because of that, because the pirates hate me. This would give me a chance to get a second Atlas 2 though. I'm never going to get another chance to get an Atlas 2. And I don't need a second one. I don't need a second one. That's the thing. This is a waste of money because here's the deal. When you get down to the very end of the game, you have to buy everything that you can with your funds and then sell it. And then buy everything and sell it and buy and sell and buy and sell till you basically run out of money to try and get your C-bills up. This, as nice as it would seem, is a waste of money because were I to buy this and then sell it, I'm not going to get this money back. So this is a dumb idea. So thankfully, cooler heads prevailed. We're out of here. We're going to go to the next system. Yeah, that's... I forgot about that. When you tank your pirate reputation, it's 1,000%. Oh my gosh. Mid-Thune. Give me good contracts, Mid-Thune. I'd like to stop here and just get a bunch of really good compelling contracts and be really... I'd like the whole board to be full of compelling contracts. Oh, see, and this is great. Look at this. Okay, so, wow. Okay, let's take a look. Titan attack against Capellan. Settling a grudge against pirates. Great. Arana restoration. This is pirates. Pirates. Capellans. Davian. Okay. This is what we want now. They're not 5 skull missions, but this will help with our reputation. So I think we have to stop here. And it's like 5 days to travel to Mid-Thune, so we're going to do that. Change the course. We'll do all of these contracts and hopefully bump our... I want my Capellan faction beyond 80 when we leave this system. That way we can go to one of the other really high skull systems again and do whatever we can find. Let's sell what we have to end this episode. Sell what we have as far as mechs go. So you run through here. I love the 5 skull missions because you get a lot of awesomes and atlases and things like that, and banshees. So cataphract, wow, 2 more of those. Now the ones you have in your mech bay count for the score, but to be safe, I like to leave one of them here on this list, and then at the very end of the game we'll sell like that Atlas earlier, that Atlas D. I already have one in my mech bay and it counts for your score. But and there's my kitty cat meowing. It's time to play, Dad. Time to get done with your video game and come play. Come play with the kitten. So that's what we're gonna do. This is the Zeus's. So we're at 91 million, and then we're down to all this stuff that I haven't sold. You can see, I mean, I haven't gone through any of that. So there's tons of stuff to sell. Coil S's. Oh my gosh, if I had little tiny mechs, or if I had something that was supposed to be up there moving around a lot and then getting in people's faces, these would be great. Extended range, short lasers. I had these on my Grasshopper. Generate a lot of heat, but like large lasers. So I'm worried about selling all this later, but these contracts are going to be great. So what do we have here? Titan attack, defend base, settling a grudge is a battle in the Badlands. These are Martian Highlands. Oh, they have lots of different stuff here. Covert pirate team. This is a capture base. Defend base and a battle. Where is this defend base in the Badlands? Joint operation. Okay. And a job offer. An escort in the tundra. Huh. And what's our Davian at? Oh, it's at 100. So it's easy. Okay. Well, yeah, if we just get our Capellan up. Once we get down to like, the last... Well, I'd like to have sea bills taken care of by 100 days, but that's not going to happen. But if we could, I'd like to take the last 100 days and just go down there and finish up the factions with 190, 80 days left. Get these to 100, and then just run down the Irana Restoration and shoot pirates all day. But where we're at is exactly 35, so we're halfway to what we need for sea bills. We need 20,000 more in star systems visited, and this is a little bit problematic. It's 500 for each star system that you have to go. So that still means about 40 star systems to go, which is actually a lot of travel with 252 days left. So I would have to guess right now we're probably not going to get Kerensky. I don't think we're going to. But I've learned a lot, and for the next run, I'll definitely know a little bit better about what I want to do, especially... I think there are 3 key things. I'll just say that. This episode's running long, but I think there are 3 key things. One is in the early game, you want to spend all your time right here because these are almost all systems that have planetary governments. So up your pirate faction and do all of this. Also spend all your time in the very early game before you get all your heavy mechs down here and get the Magistry of Canopus completely tanked out at minus 100. Work your way up here. Because up in this region is where you're going to get the Raven, and you're going to get the ECM quest, and that's also another thing that you can do really early. So work your way up here, do that as soon as it pops up. Actually, kind of like run up through here and go get it, because then it has a chance to spawn in pretty much any store, I think. And then after you've tanked Canopus, you've got your pirate reputation up because you've worked all these systems in here. Work this in the top of the map. And just keep working this, and come over here and tank Taurians, of course. But and while you're working this, you're going to tank Steiner. So, but I think that's the order to do it in. Governments, tank Magistry, Raven, Steiner, go. And I think if he did that, I'd be better off right now if I would have done that particular pattern instead. At the beginning, I was just kind of like running around. Oh, where are the half skull systems? And my biggest mistake was not tanking out the Magistry of Canopus early in the game, because all these systems down here are 2 skull systems like this, 2.5, 3 skull, 2, 1/2, 2 skulls. This stuff here with, and there's these systems close to the border have Magistry right here. So that's got Magistry, government. Look at all this. Magistry and government, Magistry and government, Magistry and government. So you have lots of contracts for pirates against the government. You have lots of contracts for the government against Magistry, things like that. This whole bottom southwest section is just the first 300 days of the game. And just do this in tank Canopus. And since I had Magistry tanked pretty early, and then of course I flubbed that flight sequence where I gave somebody medical supplies, and it happened to be the Magistry of Canopus, and it went from -100 to -99, and later on I had to fly all the way back down here and find one mission that would tank them out. So that was unfortunate, but this is the plan next time. I got a very solid plan, because this 252 days left with 40 systems still to fly through, which means trying to fly through all of these systems. This here, it's like, I don't want to do joint venture, but to do all this, like here, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 19 days just to get there. And then you would get there, you'd get here or wherever, and if we stop there to do contracts, then you gotta, worm your way back up and get this. There are a bunch of Verano restorations now. There's a whole bunch of these, and you're gonna fly through most of these to do the end of the game, the last 100 days or whatever, or the last 200 days if you can get it fast enough. But still, I don't have a lot of confidence that we're actually gonna get the mandatory 170 star systems visited, and that was something that caused me stress the last time I played Kerensky. So the last time I chased it, and it's causing me stress this time too. And I think that Magistry of Canopus thing is what screwed it up. Is I wasted a lot of days having to fly back down through here through systems I'd already been to. You just don't want to have to repeat any systems ever, which is why I didn't go down here and do this hunting season. I never worried about this. I did the very first mission, and that was it. When we were down here, I don't care about that Flashpoint during a career run, because look, you got to run through all these low-level systems that you've already been through. No, you want to stay up here where all the good meat is, where you can go, hey, how many 4.5 skull systems are there? There's those. How many 4 skull systems are there? Those. So this is where you have to spend the last 600 days of the game at least. I think if you could get in there at 700 or 800 days left, even, you'd have a much better chance of getting enough C-bills to do it. So, at any rate, that's where we're at, folks. Thanks for watching. As always, epic, super size episode, over 120 minutes. Thanks for watching. As always, if you dig it, leave a question or a comment down below. Give a thumbs up to the episode. Subscribe to the channel, and if you want to support my channel, my Patreon's listed in the description below. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.